Better Call Saul. I am not worthy. Dude, you know how when you watch a terrible movie like, you know, Meet the Parents or whatever those Ben Goodman, what was his name? And you know exactly what's gonna happen. And it's always so predictable. They set it up, they knock the card over. They set it up, they knock the card over. This show sets up a card and says, oh, you think it's gonna fall? No, it's gonna do a somersault over here. Oh. Just. Bravissimo. Time to get some food. I'm almost on a regular schedule. Daylight savings time, you can't keep me down forever, baby. It's occurred to me I need to go get my computer. Okay, let's get to work, homies and homienas. Let's do it. You already know, getting some work done, gotta eat. My body just does not seem to care about my work, and it's like poop and eat. It's okay. Anyways, I've got a question that I need answered that I'm just so confused about. You know how when people say, I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable? Okay, that is not a change in emphasis. That is a change in pronunciation. If you want to put the wrong emphasis on something, you should say emphasis. Oh, I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. I'm so confused. Can somebody explain this to me, how that, or are just people stupid? Because the alternative is that I'm stupid, which I'm not ruling out for 1 second. Don't get me wrong on that. Okay, it's time to eat. Rallies, you gotta eat. Oh, and my buddy Michael, he helped me figure out the phrase I was looking for. It's, you're not going to the moon on my dime. You are going on my watch. But not on my dime. Well, your tortillas are a lot better than mine. Although I must admit, I do lose a lot of time to playing on the internet after I finish lunch. But you know, I mean, that's my fault. Okay, back to work. I finally got around to watching the Rise of Skywalker documentary, and it was reminding me how incredibly emotional that movie is. The first time I watched it, like half of the movie, it was difficult to watch because it's like I could barely breathe. And then the second time I watched it, it was also emotional, but at least I could actually get through it. But man, what a great movie. Okay, yesterday I was not able to film a vlog. I was so tired from getting up too early. And this daylight savings time, man, it just, I should have just kept going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. It would have been fine. But with some luck, I think I'm back to normal now. Probably not, maybe another couple days, but I was so good, man. 12 o'clock at night, we was like, shit. And then I get up like, shit. In the continuing saga that is this streaming setup out in the living room, I just realized I can use my old Elgato Game Capture HD with a Mac. I just can't use OBS. So I can use Elgato's regular software, have a computer set up for that streaming at all times, and we're gonna move this into the garage because this is too much of a disruption to the actual kitchen area. Let's do it. Okay, that was quite a setup. That was many more hours than I expected. Had audio delay issues, had humming in the audio signal issues, had getting the stream to connect issues, having enough USB ports, finding power, but I think the setup is good to go. Okay, so here's the setup. Light, camera, computer. The camera has the sound devices Mix Pre 3 hooked up to it. I got a splitter for the music, plug that in. The music's gonna come out of that. It's gonna go into this, and it's gonna go into the camera. That all is gonna go HDMI out to this ancient Elgato Game Capture HD, which will then go to the computer. And then this Ethernet cable will go to the router way over there. Because apparently the Wi-Fi signal is not good enough in the garage to actually get a high quality stream. But I think it's good to go. That was a ton of work. But It's working, should be semi-permanent. It was worth it. Now, I know that taking a shower right before an exercise class makes 0 sense, but a shower is a good way to reset. And I've been doing that setup pretty much since I woke up, and it's like 4 o'clock now. So I need a quick reset of my brain. Relax. Okay, so I just taught my class. That mostly went off without a hitch. The audio from my phone was a little distorted. Nothing was clipping. The audio levels were well in line. But for whatever reason, like especially the quiet stuff sounded really distorted. Any of you who know audio really well, would you be able to troubleshoot that? Basically, I've got this stupid dongle into a splitter. One end goes into my amplifier. The other end goes into the input on my mix pre. And I don't know what's causing the distortion. I'll have to mess with that. But yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. This virtual environment, it's like, I was made for this. My hands were not made for this much washing though. Okay, so I did a little Googling and I think I figured it out. I stopped using the splitter. I'm gonna send the audio from the phone into the receiver here and then out to the Sound Devices Mix Pre 3. I think splitters just don't work the way that I think they do, because you would think you could just split the audio here and then have it sent to the receiver and sent to the sound devices. But for some reason, when a receiver is involved, it's like you have to split it at the input. And like, I don't know how it works exactly. Maybe if anybody knows, I would really be curious, because I've seen Y cables go into the inputs of a receiver and then you can send audio out from those Y inputs somehow. Like, are those not actually splitters? They're like routing, so it like goes in and then comes back out the other end. So it's like female to male and then back out to female. Okay, but anyways, that's gonna do it for today's vlog. We're still daily at the cost of any work on the Adventure Archives episode, but there's plenty of time to work on that since we won't be able to film a new episode anyway. Oh, and if you're watching this when it premieres, it's been mere minutes since I finished recording and editing. So we'll see if I actually get another one up tomorrow, because it's gonna take a Herculean effort to film enough to have one for tomorrow and for the next day. Otherwise, we're just gonna be treading water, baby. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.
Dun, dun, da, da, da. Same old place, just once more.